Good morning, traders. Welcome to this FXDD video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. My name is Chris from Elite Currency. Before we dive into the markets, wanted to let you know, of course, about this disclaimer. It explains the fact that trading for exchange and global financial markets is considered high risk and may not be suitable for everyone. Please seek the advice of an independent financial advisor for more information on that. And this video is for informational and educational purposes only. All right, before we take a look at the markets, also be aware that you can subscribe to the FXDD YouTube channel to catch all of the videos and webinars, recorded ones, from Nanette and myself. And if you want to join the live webinars, check out these two links. Live trading webinars is the top one here, and the bottom one is live educational webinars. We hope to see you in those those sessions, of course, soon. All right, now let's take a look at the euro dollar. Price continuing higher with some good momentum. As expected, that price could test the 111, 112 zone, but that could be a very strong bouncing spot or resistance zone for a bounce, I should say. And that's what happened indeed. We see a big wick, we see a bearish close, and it seems likely that the price will make a bounce in this zone just based on the price action that we see at the resistance level. So if there is a reaction, I would expect price to move down to retest the previous support, maybe break it a little bit, and hit the 78.6 fib of this swing high, swing low. When we add it from bottom to top, this could be, I think, a wave A. All of this, I think, could be a wave B, and then up for wave C. So if it does move lower, it could retest the double bottom at the 61.8 fib, which could be a bouncing spot. Or if it does break the bottom, then the 78.6 fib at 109.50-ish, 40-ish, could be the bouncing spot. That remains valid basically as long as price stays above the 88.6 fib and specifically this bottom at 108.78. If it breaks below that, well, that invalidates the ABC and the bullish pattern that I expect, and there should be more downside and a full downtrend continuation to at least, I would say, 107.50. Now, I don't think that is likely though. For the moment, I think either price is going to break above 112, and then the wave B was finished here, and we're already in a wave C. More likely, though, I think that price will bounce here to move down and then complete the wave B here, and then move up. So I'm looking for bullish candlestick patterns in this 109.40, 50/110 zone for a bounce up. At this point, I think there's a stronger chance of a bounce than a break. So if we zoom into lower time frames, like the 4-hour chart, let's get rid of this fib, though. It's a little bit bothering now at this moment. All right, there we go. So if we get at this moment, the wave patterns are looking like an ABC, ABC, and I would expect a 5 wave to complete that ABC within that bigger wave B, right? Like this. So at this moment, I think we had ABC and A, ABC and B, blue A and B, I should say, and then we should expect 5 waves in blue C. So for the moment, I'm looking at a head and shoulders here, and if it could break through this support trend line and the support zone, the weekly pivot point, the bottom of the 20-day, the support trend lines, and basically the previous tops here as well, I guess we should add, like this. Okay, all of that could still be support, basically. So a break below 111, really, should send us lower. Break, flag, and continuation lower should send it to 110, or maybe even below that. Otherwise, if it does, for whatever reason, show momentum above 111.80, then it could still be another push up and maybe change that entire outlook for an immediate wave C. All right. So in that case, it might be bullish, more bullish than I expect. If it shows momentum like this above 111.80 flag and then continuation on the euro dollar. All right. Pound dollar. Well, price didn't move up too much. The bounce here was weak considering the strong uptrend that it was, and didn't really retest the previous top. So from that point of view, it looked more like a flag correction. And when it broke below the 20-day again, then that did look weak, and a bigger kind of push lower seemed likely. ABC pattern, basically. If price was going to make a triangle up in here, then I would have expected price to hit the 78.6 fib, which it didn't. It was really quite a distance from that. Considering the strong uptrend, I would have expected a retest to the top, and it didn't. That means that more weakness was likely when it broke below the 20-minute EMA. So at this moment, it looks like an ABC pattern is taking place. That wave C might be soon completed though. Let's take a look at this. There we go. Typical minus 61.8 target or the minus 100 target are the levels to think about as the target, 131.75, 131. Price hit the 131.75, made a small bounce, but it's continuing lower. So that might be a break here taking place. It did bounce at the minus 272 target. So maybe the next level to think about is really the 131 and the S1 confluence and the previous bottom. At this moment, it looks like an ABC pattern is taking place. If there's a strong bounce, I think there should be some bounce at least, but I'm not sure if it's going to be strong. But if it is strong, then I think an ABC bounce could finish A, ABC for B, and there could be a triangle, C, D, E, and then the triangle might break to the upside or downside, but I believe upside. But of course, if it breaks through this 131, then it might not be a triangle taking place. It might then not be an ABC, but a 1, 2, 3. And the uptrend might be over. I don't think so as yet, but you never know. I'm just talking about various scenarios for the moment. I personally think a downside here on intraday levels is possible. Let's take a look at the 15. I would like to see maybe some flag here and then a break to 131. But ultimately, I think this is a bouncing spot and there should be an ABC up. So let's see how far it gets. If the ABC goes up to, for instance, the 78.6 fib here, then it did the ABC like that, then it could easily become a triangle. And in that case, what we're looking at is potentially something like this, triangle, and that could indicate a break to the upside and a continuation of the uptrend that certainly is there. Of course, price really accelerated here and hit the main level, main target of 135 when taking this pole and adding it to this flag. We got a target at about 135, 136, so that target has been fulfilled. Question is, will the uptrend continue, or is this going to be a bigger ABC reversal? The 21 EMA and the overall support at 130, 131 will be the main answer to that. If it bounces, that could indicate a triangle pattern and more upside. If it breaks through that, well then a bigger bearish ABC is taking place. All right. So that's it for now. Once again, check out the FXDD YouTube channel not to miss any of these videos. I hope it helped, and I wish you above all good trading, great days ahead, and see you soon in the live webinars tomorrow and on Thursday. Cheers. With FXDD, of course. Cheers and goodbye.